If you visit any cemetery and you look at the tombstones, you will see a birth date and a date of death of the dearly departed. In between the two dates, there's a small dash. Though small in print, this dash is very impactful on how this person lived their life. So as I give my eulogy today, giving thanks and honor and appreciation to my family and friends, I would like for you to ponder the question, how are you living out the dash in your life? Now, to my beloved husband, DeMarcus Nolan, I want to thank you for the compassion that you have shown me throughout the years. You have loved me in times where I was at my lowest and couldn't even love myself. For that, I'll be eternally grateful. To my children, Deshaun, Darrell, Dylan, you have taught me the embodiment of what unconditional love means. From the time you came into this world, I was eternally grateful for God choosing me to be your mom. Being your mother has been my greatest accomplishment. I've always been proud of you, from your first poop in a potty to the wonderful young men you have become today. You may have not even known I suffer with depression, and I battle with it off and on. And you inspired me to keep going, to keep pushing through the darkness. And I never want you to neglect the homogeneity or leadership you have in one's life, regardless of your age. You make an impact in each other's lives, and you made an impact in mine, and I thank you. To my extended family, my friends, those I've had the pleasure to work with, I want to thank you for the roller coaster of the joys, the laughter, the tears, even the conflict. Because in the conflict, you taught me a new perspective on life. You taught me how to let go of those attachments that I held on to that prevented me from growing. And I thank you. To my parents, life wasn't always easy. A lot of times it was emotionally unstable. However, I learned to let that go, not to hold you to that. And I appreciate you for loving me the best way you know how. And I've learned that when you know better, you do better. So I thank you. And again, keeping the question that I asked you, how are you living the dash in your life? I wanted to give you a couple of mantras that I live by, or have lived by. Live your life authentically. Allow your light to shine to draw those closer to you. Never dim your light for anyone, no matter if your light is the brightest in the room. Mistakes are life lessons. Learn from them. Do not allow your so-called mistakes hold you back or prevent you from moving forward. Most importantly, we all have a voice. Allow your voice to be heard. Share your stories with one another. Through sharing your stories, you will learn that we have so much in common and so much that we can learn from one another. And best of all, live your dash